Welcome. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for taking the time to create an engaging activity for your students. They are really going to appreciate it and have fun. So I just wanted to let you know that you are an amazing teacher for doing this. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is change the title. If you just click one time to highlight the outside of the cell, whatever you start to type will replace what is currently there. Okay. Then for the directions, there's a dot, dot, dot. That's where you can put more specific directions. Okay. So since we don't want to replace the whole entire box, we're going to double click and then you'll get a cursor and you can replace whatever these three dots are. So maybe I say I want students to multiply. You can click enter or return once you're done, or you can click a different cell. All right, then we need to add the questions. Okay, even though my direction says multiply, I'm just going to show you how this can be used for different things. So what is my favorite color? And my favorite color is seafoam. How old am I? We're going to pretend I'm 29. Okay. What is my favorite, letter of the alphabet? All right, so I did a longer question on purpose. So for the question column, you have a few options. You can go up here to this bar and you can change the width of the question column. That is going to move the picture cells over to the right. The other option is you go up here to the text wrapping button and it will put it onto two lines, and then you just might have to change the font size a little bit. However, you do not want to change the height of a box because that'll make that picture a little bit silly. Okay, so maybe we're gonna make this one a teensy bit larger and move it this way. And my favorite letter is M. Okay, so your answers can be a word, they can be a number, they can be a letter. It just has to be something specific. You know what? I'm going to do another one just so it can be 2 words. So maybe it is North America. Oops, that N should be capitalized. There we go. All right, so it does not matter what type of answers you have. Okay, and you might notice as I've been typing these, the picture is disappearing. That's because I have new answers that don't match what I originally programmed, but that's okay. So we are going to click and drag to highlight all of these answers, okay? Then we have to copy them. So you could do Command C or Control C, or you can go up to Edit and Copy. Then on the bottom, there are 2 tabs. You are going to click on the Equations tab. You're going to scroll down in column K, K standing for answer key, and go to 31. Okay, and it's the first box that it's a little bit larger than these ones. Okay, now here's the most important part. Do not paste normally. You're going to go up here to Edit, and you're going to go to Paste Special, and you're going to paste the values only. Okay, you're not going to see anything because I have the font color set to white. Okay, but if you go back over here to sheet 1, now the stars reappeared, as does the picture. The last step before you share this with your students is to go down here to the Equations tab. So there's 2 tabs on the bottom. Click the arrow, click Protect Sheet. And this is so if the students find this, they still can't figure out what anything is. You're going to hit Set Permissions, keep it set to Restrict, and then hit Done. Click this arrow here, and you're going to say Hide Sheet. So the students are going to have no idea that that is there. It disappears from the bottom down here. If you ever need to get back to it, you're going to click on View Hidden Sheets, and then click on Equations. Okay? And the very last step is to click File, Make a Copy, and then instead of this one being the answer key, it is going to be the student copy. That way you have the answers separate from the student copy in case you need to reference the answer someday. And then once it makes that copy, you would just add it to your school's LMS, and it will automatically make a copy for each of your students that they can edit on their own. So just make sure your own copy though is set to view only. And when you add it to Google Classroom or Schoology or Canva, it's going to make its own editable copy for each student. I really hope you enjoyed this activity.